All right, let's get into it because this is a conversation that need to be had, and I don't know if everybody's gonna have this conversation, but I definitely want y'all to get in the comments because what I'm seeing is working my fucking nerves. It's this thing of the mark versus the casual, and I already had this conversation years back with Cody Rhodes was in AEW. Maybe it's time to have it again now that everyone is perceived that pro wrestling is the hottest thing going. It's hot because we're into it. Don't nobody, everybody, they're literally fighting over probably about 4 million views for the most part between all wrestling promotions. Either way, NXT No Mercy took place Sunday. Julia debuted it, showed up in front of Roxanne Perez, and everybody was, oh. I go to the comments, and there's a lot of people saying, well, who's that? Who's that? Like, what? Who is that? What? And there's nothing wrong with that. It's the people responding to the people who saying, who's that? You're disrespectful, you condescending, you fucking hateful. You call people marks and using all this fucking weird ass pro wrestling vernacular that makes you look like a neckbeard who don't get no pussy. Because it's mostly men that do that, okay? Don't nobody know who the fuck these bitches are. Didn't nobody know who Stephanie Vaquer was when she was fighting Mercedes Moné. Even the so-called marks in AEW was like, well, who that is? Then she got signed to WWE, and people still trying to figure out who the fuck this woman is. I gave y'all an insight because I sat and did the work. Everybody's not going to go Google these people. And I had also talked about that with Ice Cube's son, because he was like, I like wrestling, I don't know these people on, and I really don't got time to be Googling. So if I ask, just like tell me what it is, or at least give me the direction to go find and look for these people. Y'all don't even tell the people who the fuck people are. So I just went in the comments and the one person was like, well, who's that? When I tell you they was lighting this person up for no fucking reason, didn't nobody tell them who they was. Finally I said some chick from New Japan. You can't watch New Japan in America unless you get Access TV. And the only way to get Access TV is through fucking Sling. I don't know anybody else that's covering Access TV. Even if you get the app, it's fucking difficult to get to New Japan. Number 2, New Japan is not friendly to English speakers. They don't translate shit. They don't give a fuck who's watching. And you better figure it out as you go. Okay? Stardom and all these other places, don't nobody know who these fucking people are. Now, if I told you, oh shit, they just signed Delta, what you gonna do? What you gonna see and say, oh man, Delta? No, who the fuck is Delta? Who the fuck is that? So I have to go and Google. Delta apparently is an Australian wrestling star. Okay, this is where Triple H, even Shawn Michaels over there in NXT have failed. Julia showed up sitting in that audience in one of these last pay-per-views during WrestleMania. That was it. And they showed her and everybody was looking like, okay girl. And I didn't see a video package. I didn't see no heat package. I didn't see no coming soons. I didn't see nothing. The bitch just walked in and went straight to the top of the car at NXT. So she's going to be, and I guarantee you, they're going to book her like Io Sky. I saw a picture of Julia standing next to Io Sky, and it looked like bookends. They look identical twins. Julia is mixed, okay? She's ethnically mixed. She's mixed with Italian. So before y'all say, well, they're both Japanese. The look, the clothing, the style, that's it. There was nothing that separated her from Io Sky. I can guarantee when Julia does come to the top, if Damage Control is still cooking, that is where she will land. And guess what? Everybody's just going to be like, oh, that's Julia. So in order for me to know who Julia is, Stephanie Vaquer, and Delta, I got to sit here, go back, watch their, find their matches, watch them, say, oh, this is good. And then I'm not going to see any of that because WWE have a specific way of their wrestlers wrestling for their sports entertainment program. I said all that to say this. Don't nobody know who the fuck these people are. And again, Triple H and Shawn Michaels are not doing a good job introducing these people. That's why Dakota Kai flunked. That's why old girl, the Shining Wizard chick who's always fucking broke up. That's why she on Twitter talking about, I wish I could get booked. I can't even get somebody to look at me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I forgot her name. She can't get booked. That's why Meechin is thrown in the garbage. That's why I can name a plethora of people. Fucking Indy Hartwell, the Candice LeCrae, fucking Tatum Carter and Chance, Katana Chance. Who else is all fucked up in the thing? Zooey. So all these people can't get the fuck over because don't nobody know shit about them. They don't have a story that you could sink your teeth into. You can't get invested. I'm invested in Bianca Belair because y'all took the time out to give a story. I'm invested in Jade Cargill, not only because y'all run her down all fucking day about her wrestling, but you took the time out and gave her a story, something you can sink your teeth into. Becky Lynch, she has a story. It's more to it than just a man. Becky came a long way from fucking Finn Balor, okay, to Seth Rollins, alright? Roman Reigns, he has a story outside of leukemia, which I wish a lot of y'all would hop the fuck off of, because he had people die in his family. Everybody's complaining about, oh, well, if it ain't the family, well, so you don't know how these people functioning. That's a double blow. Okay? The gone are the days where giving somebody a robust background so they could get ready. Stephanie Vaquer is beautiful. I think her look is just dark, and she wear those devil horns. I think she is just looking at her. You just want to watch and see. Bitch don't speak a lick of damn English. Now I want to see what they gonna do, because y'all said y'all can't get with Shinsuke because he don't speak English. Y'all can't get with Io because she don't speak English. They be cutting their promos in their language, which is fine with me. I have no problem with that. But this is an American audience, and we already know how America get down. So Delta is the next person. Let's learn who these people are, okay, before I wrap this up. Delta, known for her dominant presence and skill in the Australian wrestling scene, has been much anticipated addition to WWE. Wrestling Insights have been buzzing about her potential, with many comparing her arrival to that of a young Rhea Ripley. So we get Rhea Ripley 2.0. Rhea Ripley just getting into her stride. Okay, girl. Delta's final match in Australia took place in Adelaide over the weekend, signaling her imminent move to either WWE or AEW. The belief is that WWE has landed her, signing what some call a modern day version of Luna Vachon. Now, that's a tall order. Now you putting this woman in there with Luna. Okay, Luna is the stuff of legend. Now you already put this woman in a position where she better, you talking about Luna, she better be showing up and showing the fuck out. Fans and analysts alike have been vocal about Delta's capabilities. She's been praised for her in-ring prowess and charismatic persona. Delta is a legitimate badass, and her signing is a massive win for WWE. One fan commented. Another remarked, Delta is probably better than Rhea Ripley when she was first into the WWE. She's going to make a huge impact. Delta's journey from Australia wrestling circuit to what could be the global stage of WWE is a significant milestone in her career. Okay, great. So if this is true, apparently wrestling enthusiasts are already fantasizing about the matchups. We've been fantasizing about matchups all fucking day. But Triple H I gotta tell the story. We ain't getting no matchups. We just sitting here fantasizing. Alright, so now we know who Delta is. Okay. I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna wrap it up. WWE and Triple H and his thumbs, because he be on the internet, and I'm gonna call him Triple Thumbs. They better be careful with getting these girls to where you got a whole bunch of strong ass women that can't get over with Americans. I know when y'all go overseas, y'all get all the why. It's because people are starved over there and they don't get this type of spectacular bombastic shit that WWE does. And don't get me wrong, I've been to a couple WWE shows and they put on the show. But that shit don't be translating over here. Okay? What was going on in Bash in Berlin, half that shit wouldn't have translated over here in America. You got to do some shit to get us off on our feet. Especially because we already get this stuff. Now, I hope they don't get in that trap when you got these strong ass women and they ain't got no personalities and don't know how to fucking talk on the mic. Rhea Ripley was like that for a very long time. And the only reason, again, why Rhea Ripley is getting where she is because she realized her sex appeal to her fan base. And I'm not mad about it. Sex sells, baby. Sex sells. Look at Liv Morgan. The only reason why Liv Morgan is where she's at is because they using that pussy and ass that she got. Her whole career was her being overtly sexual and presented like that to the audience. Argue with me in the comments about it if you made it this far. I would love to hear it. With that being said, I say this to the marks, casual fans like me, or in between fans like me who could mark out too. Y'all better back the fuck up because you make people get turned off to wrestling. It don't never be the actual performance. It be the fans that make you not want to be bothered with these people because y'all so fucking hateful and you be all over the place like roaches. And not like the Amazon roaches that help the ecosystem. I'm talking about them nasty ass roaches in the projects and be bubbling out the damn manhole in the middle of August in the summertime in fucking New York City. Has anybody ever seen that? That is the nastiest shit ever. That's the internet wrestling community. A bunch of big ass cockroaches flying and bubbling out a manhole. If you made this far, give me your comments in the little spot. Alright, I'll catch y'all later.